Welcome to Fox 5 at 5. My name is Paul Plum, and today we'll be talking about the concealed carry permit and the benefits with it. Firstly, I'd like to talk about our Second Amendment right. Our Second Amendment right states that it is a right to bear arms in any time. And concealed carry with the proper training and permits, and if you have all the prerequisites for your state, you should be able to conceal carry. And there's a big court case going on right now up in New York about this exact topic. We actually have a guy there now. His name is Danny Cavellas, and he's going to take it from here. Danny?
This is about the Second Amendment, of course, and issuing concealed carry permits. And the majority of states have what are called shall issue systems, where as long as you can show the prerequisites, the license shall issue. But a minority of states, however, the most populous state, I should add, have what is called a proper cause system. In other words, once you satisfy the requirements, you also have to show proper cause, a reason for wanting a concealed carry permit. And that reason, of course, challengers argue, is subject to discretion. And anytime you have local government discretion that is unreviewable, you have a system of abuse. And that infringes, say the challengers, on a fundamental constitutional right, the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. But the problem is, unlike other rights and other kinds of laws, the Second Amendment has barely been touched by the Supreme Court in the last 20 years.
I'm glad to hear it, Danny. I'm waiting here patiently because I'm so eager to hear what the court has to say on this case, because I wonder if they're going to side with the Constitution on this, or are they going to side to infringe our rights? Now, personally, I believe we should go with the Constitution because it is our right set by our forefathers to carry guns. Now, I'm not saying to the extent of everybody should be walking around with a handgun in their pocket with no training. No. I'm saying with the proper training and the proper education on how to carry these guns, we should then be able to carry a firearm. Now, as stated in a journal I found written by Adrian Daniel Doss, it was called Mississippi 2011 Concealed Carry Law, Analyzing Reported Criminality Among Mississippi Public Community Colleges. Now, in this article, she talks about the benefits of concealed carry on campus, which in the 2011 Mississippi law, they pretty much allow anyone 21 and older who already possesses a concealed carry permit, which means that they've gone through all the training and everything else, to carry on campus, which I think is a good idea because they are thoroughly trained in how to use their firearm and everything else and how they should act when a situation does arise. Now, she brings up some statistics. From 2005 to 2010, crime rate was at 196.83 in that general area. That's how many crimes they were having over a designated amount of time. Now, from 2011 to 2016, after they implemented the law, crime rate dropped to 141.67, which is pretty good, I would say. Especially if all they did was just implement this law, that means that they are putting out a presence that people are able to defend themselves, and we don't have to rely just on our government to do so for us. So personally, I think it's doing great things for this country, and hopefully we'll see more of this. Going into my third and final point, it is, does concealed carry make this country a safer place? Now, I have an article written by Dennis McCushin. It is called Texas Concealed Carry Law Will Help Make Campuses Safer. In this article, he talks about just allowing people to concealed carry, which doesn't mean that they have to. Just allowing people to do so puts out a presence that we as Americans are able to defend ourselves against any threat, which means that criminals or anyone will have to think twice before they just go anywhere and decide to cause mayhem and destruction, because we will have these types of laws in place. So In short, I personally believe that concealed carry laws are a good thing because they help keep this country a safer and happier place, whether that be in the learning environment or just day to day. It lowers crime rate as proven, and it is our Second Amendment right as long as we get all the proper requirements filled and we get all the prerequisites. This is Paul Plum with Fox 5 at 5. I'll see you tomorrow.